some shit to feed real quick. I know, but the screen recording.
Okay.
Oh shit. Yeah, here. Alright, shit. Alright, I'm live, y'all. Y'all good?
Okay.
Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all praises, glory, and honor to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Chakadash.
Double honors to our apostles, a great millstone that rule with honor and with diligence. Honestly, brothers out there pushing his word and love and sincerity to wake up the elect. Peace be to the elect and their families, those that change according to the word, calling on the names of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai in time of trouble. We say, peace be unto you. May the Lord have mercy on you in these evil times that we're living in. I'm here with, the elder, the elder Ash, and I'm here with the officer Hardab, and the young soldier Shakir. So like, yeah, I'm kind of my mind's been kind of jumbled up lately. I know they had some shit in the air when we was in Chicago this past weekend, but the young brother Shakir, and we about to get into this lesson, talking about how the vintage is failing, man. The imports, exports, the goodies that are in America are failing, man.
I can read for you, Elder.
You got it?
Yep.
Go ahead, read.
This is from USA Today. It says over 30 countries suspended or restricted shipments to United States. Here's a list. More than 30 nations have suspended some parcel shipments to the United States in preparation of new tariff rules going into effect this week. A UN agency responsible for the postal sector said August 26 more than 24 of its member states has suspended goods consignments to the United States, citing uncertainties over new tariff policies starting on Friday, August 29th.
Yeah, and people are freaking out. I'm gonna play this video. Matter of fact, this dude, he's getting into it. Hey, but this is what's happening, man. These countries, America been putting tariffs on everybody over the years. These countries about to 30 and counting countries are about to putting tariffs on American exports. Mm-hmm. 30 or some countries is just cutting America off completely. So,
news. Nearly 30 countries just cut off the United States, and no one's talking about it. But why? Because the U.S. just killed the long-standing de minimis rule, the one that let you order stuff under $800 online, duty-free / tax-free. That loophole, gone.
Jesus Christ.
But now, every small package headed to the U.S. gets slapped with new tariffs, $80 to $200 per box in the transition phase, and full import duties after.
$80 to $200 per box of goods coming from, and that's not including the shipping fee that you get when they get past customs and get to you. Mm-hmm. So, the vintage or the vintage or the gathering, the vintage is pretty much to gather crops. That shit is failing, man. Hold on, let me finish.
February. That means higher costs, massive delays, and chaos for online shoppers and small businesses. Mexico, Germany, Australia, the UK, Japan, India, they've already suspended U.S. parcel deliveries. And others are joining fast. Even the Universal Postal Union is calling this rollout a disaster. Last part's the most important. This isn't just a policy shift, it's a global shipping meltdown. Your favorite overseas orders delayed, prices going up, sellers scrambling to survive. Think about it. We're talking everything from Amazon deals to mom and pop
nationwide. Hey, so hey man, like hey, this old comfort of being able to get what you want, you know, being able to get what you want, you know, and order it and see something on the internet. Oh, that's so nice, you know. And then when you go to order it, you know, it may be $50-$60, but it's gonna be $260. You know, $160. He said 80 to 200%, man.
God. Precept.
I mean, he said $80 to $200 per shipping container per box. That's a lot of money. Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 23, start at verse 1. I'm going to jump down a little bit. It says, the burden of Tyre, howl ye ships of Tarshish, for it is laid waste, so that there is no house, no entering in. From the land of Chittim, it is revealed to them. And what was the ships of Tarshish known for? All right, it was known for a lot of commerce and merchants of the seas, buying and selling of goods, and America is like none to that today because everyone, sails to America because America has the U.S. dollar as the world reserve currency still, and everybody have to do business through them. That's why a lot of those countries are getting away from the U.S. dollar, especially the BRICS nations and then the Shanghai Cooperation Organization. A lot of these countries getting away from the U.S. dollar because why? Taxation, tariffs, Verse 2, be still, ye inhabitants of the isle, thou whom the merchants of Zidon that pass over the sea have replenished. And by great waters the seed of Sihor, the harvest of the river is her revenue, and she is a mart of nations, which, the ships come through the Panama Canal. The Panama Canal is a critical point for the ships getting into, the U.S. because the main ports, you got ports on the east and west coast and the south in the Gulf, but the main ports is out west. And the ones that bring in the I'll say a great number of percentage of the goods that come into America.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It says what? It's her revenue, right? And she's a mark of the nations. All the nations buy, all right, sell things basically sell to America because America is an importing country because they're not exporting anything from America, really. They got a couple of things, soybeans, some of the pork here, whatever. But overwhelmingly, the U.S. is a importing country. You guys are going.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. So we can get back to that article and read a little bit more of that.
Okay. It says back in the article, it says the pauses are in response to President Donald Trump's decision in July to sunset the de minimis trade agreement and exemption that for years allowed packages worth less than $800 to enter the U.S. duty free. I don't know what de minimis mean. I'll look it up real quick for you, Elder.
De minimis?
Yeah.
It says Latin expression meaning pertaining to minimal things.
Okay.
Yeah, de minimis. So yeah, the payment was minimal at one point. The trade payment was pretty much, pennies on a dollar. But now people are about to start feeling shit. All this what is it? Satchable lifestyle. Everything you want, you see you want it. But now you're gonna have to pay, you got to pay a high amount of money to get it. Samsung phones, smart TVs, computers, computer parts, car parts. Imagine if you got a car, a car that's imported. Imagine how high the parts gonna go up now. Mm-hmm. So that's a hit. That's a hit, man. That's gonna be a hit on a lot of people. Mm-hmm. Imagine your car go down, you gotta pay. Not only do you have to pay, you say, I just changed the alternator. The alternator was $700. What if you had to tack on another 800 for that, and then you know, and then you gotta wait for it to get here.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta wait all the way for it to get here, and then get taxed. You got to pay for shipping for here too.
God.
So prices are about to start doubling, damn near, man. You know.
God. I got something for you, Elder. It says AI says the U.S. imports a diverse range of goods with major categories including capital goods like machinery and computers, electrical and electronic equipment, vehicles and auto parts, mineral fuels, and consumer goods such as cell phones and apparel. Key import partners Key import partners include Mexico, China, and Canada, with specific imports from these countries varying from machinery and vehicles to smartphones and crude oil.
I got a preset for you.
So that backs up what you just going into, Elder.
Yeah, like you were saying, Americans is a import country. All right, we import everything pretty much here, man. Besides little washers and dryers and a little few American-made cars that nobody wants. All right, we're America is a consumer. All right, and a lot of these nations are getting rich. All right, off American consumers because we Americans shop a lot. What they're saying back in the day, shop till you drop. All right, America is all on the internet buying everything that they see. All right, so a lot of these countries are getting rich. All right, and with these tariffs, it's going to put more money in their pocket, man. Well, it was $80 to $200 more for a box, for one box. I imagine you getting 3 and 4 packages, man. All right, well, you can get taxed all that money. But I'm gonna get this Revelations 2. I'm gonna start at verse 18. I'm gonna start at verse 2. It said he cried, but the point is in verse 3. It said he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, "Babylon the Great is fallen, and has become a habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies."
Yeah, these people, they had all this money coming in, from giving America things that are made pretty much cheap and affordable. But by the time they get here, they charge us like 4 or 5 times more, and they getting paid. All these people will come in here, open up a Chinese restaurant, open up a Arabic restaurant, open up grocery stores and stuff, and now they've used this system, the 7 years tax free. And then they'll take that money, 7 years tax-free money home and
send somebody else.
Benefit to their families, or either they'll change their name or they'll send somebody else to run the store.
Yep.
And the juice, now that juice is drying up. Now you're about to see a lot of these people say, you know what, fuck America. They're going to start leaving. The scriptures speak about how people going to flee to their own people, man. They're going to say, you know what, this dog is out of blood. All these blood suckers. This dog is out of blood, and I need to go back to my country. Because they're through sucking the blood out of this nation.
And that's what they're gonna continually do, man. They're gonna try to suck America dry, man.
Yeah.
All right, because they know people that over here will just buy anything, man.
Yeah.
All right, so what greater reason to add more taxes, all right, on goods that are imported into this place, man?
Yeah.
That'll be the smart thing to do if you're going to put a tariff anywhere. Put it there because Americans are consumers. They buy everything in sight, man.
Yeah, and they know. Look, what's coming in 3 months? Christmas. So they loading up for this last. They loading up for this last hurrah. Jake. Niggas are saving up all this money. Well, I gotta get my baby something for Christmas. And right after Christmas, they might crash this bitch.
Yep.
They might crash this bitch right after Christmas. Okay, Bit some more to that?
I'm done with that.
You got some shot?
Yeah, I got some.
Bring it out.
It's Second Ezra 6 and verse 22 says, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, so with all these tariffs going on, this is gonna cause these people to, first off, these people ain't receiving the money that they need to survive out here.
Mm-hmm.
And then out of nowhere, as the scripture say, it's going to appear unsown,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
And you got these different families running the earth, man, and they all in the same chamber. All right, plotting the next move. All right, and that's what's happening, man. They're plotting against America. They want it to be a change of power, but in your face, they're making it look like the world is at war. All right, but they're all in this shit together, man. All right, it's all in these summits, all together talking. All right, but the Lord is going to make them turn against each other, literally, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's what's going to happen. The Lord is about to make these people turn against each other, man.
Yep.
All right, all these negotiating peace talks are going to be out the window.
Yep.
All right, so these families trying to hold things together, all right, and when everything is about to fall apart, and there's nothing that they're going to be able to do about it, like absolutely nothing, all right, because the Lord, all right, is at play right now. He's doing things, all right, to line up His coming, all right. So these prophecies got to happen, all right. And we're seeing, man, this is an amazing time, to be a servant of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, as we see the breakdown of Babylon the Great, man, and in real time. All right, we're seeing a breakdown of Babylon the Great in real time, man.
If I may add on too, the storehouses represents the warehouses and distribution centers. All right, where you have it where they go from the shipping docks to those distribution centers, and once they become empty, there's no more because that's the regional supply. Everywhere across the country, these different stores or store chains have their distribution centers where it supplies a certain part of the region. And so once these shut down, that's when you're gonna see your stores, your local market stores, what have you, become dry and pretty much where you can't even go in there and shop anymore. You're gonna see a lot of looting going on, a lot of fucking killing one another. Because why? They trying to get in these fucking stores to get some food.
Yep, they're gonna make it easy for you to become an MOTB slave.
Yep.
And a lot of you people, man, because you love comfort, because you love America so much, you gonna die right here in your sins. America is gonna be your grave.
God.
Hey, but us, man, like, hey, bro, hey, look forward to the Lord doing tremendous things, man, to preserve us. A lot of us, man. Not saying all of us gonna be preserved from the said perils, but a lot of us are gonna be delivered, man. A lot of us gonna be delivered. Just pray for the Lord to give you the strength to suffer whatever you're gonna have to go through, man. But was there some more to that?
I think you better call a preacher. You want to bring out the preacher real quick?
Yeah, just real quick. Isaiah 24:10. The city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up that no man may come in. Yep. So Babylon the Great, aka America, we're in the midst of America being broken down. Yahweh Shem Yahushai is causing the spirit of, as it says in Isaiah 19, the spirit of Egypt to fail. So hey, these people are getting hit with what? Terrorists. They're getting hit with ICE. All right. So we're in the midst of Yahweh Shem Yahushai taking down Babylon the Great, aka America.
It says, and also it says every work too in that same chapter. Just in every work too. In that Isaiah 19 you quoted.
Oh, okay.
That's why a lot of jobs drying up. It says,
that's the next verse.
Yep.
Oh, you want me to get it?
Yeah, you can get it. Bring it out.
Isaiah 24:11.
They go hand in hand with Ezekiel, Ecclesiastes 12. The grinders are ceasing because they are few.
It says, there is a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone.
The mirth of the land is gone. Hey, you got that other article?
I got it.
Oh no, that was it.
Hey, because the mirth of is not only is imports drying up, but these goodies, these American goodies, man. You know, man, the Lord is really moving fast, man. You know.
Con.
Go ahead.
This is from the Newsbreak app. It says SNAP benefits to disappear this week for more than 2 million Americans, and this is published 2 hours ago, by the way.
Yeah.
It says the start of September brought more than just a new calendar page. It also marked the loss of food assistance for millions of Americans. New tax laws that took effect on Monday, including sweeping cuts to the Supplemental Nutritional Assistance Program, or SNAP, commonly known as food stamps. It says SNAP dates back to 1939 and became permanent with the Food Stamp Act of 1964. And you know the history of that, was really benefits that was geared towards, poor Edomites. But when they allowed, in particular Jake women to get it, and they seen how it was destructive to the household because they required a man can't be there. This is like the, same act that tore apart so-called black families in America. Because why? She couldn't have her husband there. And so, you've seen, families being broke apart just from this act alone, which I believe Lyndon Baines Johnson was in office. He was the president. So it says, today, more than 40 million people receive benefits, but the Congressional Budget Office estimates that the new rules will remove roughly 2.4 million people from the program each month over the next decade. And they thinking long term. 2.4 million people a month is. You want some, Elder?
No.
That's 2.4. So it's September now. That's 2.4 million. October, that's what, 4.8 million. And it goes on. It just got, into effect Monday. That was yesterday.
Precept.
While everybody was, cooking out Labor Day shit. These devils.
Labor Day. Let a nigga get a job. Cause you better go labor because this might be your last barbecue. Hey man, the Lord ain't playing, man. Like on Monday, on a holiday, a federal holiday. What is it? A federal holiday? They hit your ass. Yeah. Let these niggas have another barbecue, and then we're gonna
start cutting in.
Yeah, we're gonna get them. We're gonna really get them. It's gonna be a wake up call.
Chicken was probably cheap this weekend.
Yeah, man. It was more than likely. Now Jake about to see what it is to feel lack. See, man, like the Lord ain't playing. Go ahead, bro.
Do you have something?
No.
Oh, it says the largest cut in its history. Families who remain eligible are projected to lose. Families who remain eligible are projected to lose between $72 and $231.
Hey man, so if you still get them, they finna cut those, man.
Mm-hmm.
So the ones that are eligible to keep being on SNAP, they finna cut y'all down too, man. Y'all ain't gonna be able to buy them hot Cheetos and shit like that no more, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and rightfully so, man, because these people out here misusing a lot of shit.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and making it bad for everybody else, for the people that really actually need it.
Can somebody get a second Ezra's?
I get it.
9 and 7. And we're gonna read all the way down. Get what you got, shot.
Just real quick, because the ones that is on on these benefits, I personally in my own family, I know a lot of females, they receive these benefits, and I see what they feed their children. It's just bullshit, cookies, chips,
Ramen.
Mm-hmm.
Ramen noodles.
They ain't got to cook or nothing. So that they living carelessly. They're living comfortably.
Snow crab. Yeah, bitch will make fucking seafood boiled, man, with food stamps, man. Like, go ahead, bro.
This is Isaiah 32:9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless woman. For the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come.
Yeah, and the vintage is failing because you got your imports. You got your imports about to get real high, you know, and then you got the SNAP benefits about to get another cut. You already got people crying about that. SNAP benefits, you know. But that's the thing, though. This place is spoiled. These people are spoiled. You know, they've been spoiled, but now this place is forsaking people. Now, witness. You're gonna witness what it is to start being forsaken. You know, when you go, because SNAP benefits is something you gotta wait for. When the date your SNAP benefits come on, you know you're gonna go. You'll call that 1-800 number. You'll call that 100. Yes, your SNAP benefits are in. The amount is $29. You're gonna be calling the fucking place. You're gonna be calling the place, and your ass gonna be online having a robot talk to your ass. You want if you want such and such, press 2. You want such and such, press 3. And they're gonna have your ass on hold for hours because the call volume is gonna be so fucking high. Wondering why it's only $29. And then when you get to the end of that phone call, they're gonna be like, "That's your adjustment." So you gonna be wasted a whole fucking day down there trying to getting the same answer. Hey, look, that's so. Do you want it or not?
There's nothing I can do.
You want it? I'll take it.
Hey, man, all this is leading up to the CHIP, man.
Yeah.
All when they cut everybody down, a lot of people they gonna take it. Why? Because they barely they can't turn down a meal. So people gonna take that chip so fast, man. So like they're gonna take that CHIP so fast, man. That MOTB, they're gonna take it willingly too.
Yeah, they don't take that shit before the wind change directions. It's in me.
On my stomach ground, my baby gotta eat. All right,
they're gonna be taking it and praising Jesus.
Instead of buying bags of rice. Salakia.
Hey, can you imagine them church niggas shouting, what they call shouting in the MOTB line? Shouting.
The Lord made a way.
Yep.
You about to die. We're about to die. We're about to smoke you, man.
God.
I'm gonna smoke you.
You got more out?
Yeah, I got a little bit more. Verse 11, trouble ye women that are at ease, be troubled ye careless ones, strip ye, and make ye bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins.
Yeah, basically mourn. All right, and the brother Barazal was bringing this out. You know, Barazal keep tabs on the count of the numbers of women that lost their jobs is over 500,000. I forget the exact number, but yeah, Barazal know the exact number, but yeah, it's over 500,000. So, and
So be it.
So yeah, no man.
They need humbling, and more of these women gonna lose more jobs, man. Because what that scripture they're gonna take our bread and want to eat. Look, I just want you to be protected from these perils, man. Because they're gonna be seeing people gonna see the difference between the man of the Lord and a regular nigga in them days too, man.
Okay.
All right, they're gonna see the difference, man. They're gonna see that the Lord is actually taking care of us, man.
Yeah, that's how niggas gonna be in the CHIP line. Yeah. Thank you, Lord. I'm about to get my implant. I'm about to get niggas gonna be shouting in the implant line.
Yeah, Isaiah 4:1, Elder.
Monkeys.
You was referring to Isaiah 4:1. Yeah, 7 women should take hold of one man, saying we would get our own bread. And only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach.
Mm-hmm. That's them days is coming. And you can see that's why the Lord is humbling all. Even these ones that think they got something going on. All right, because this AI is taking over everything, man. You starting to see less cashiers in the store, and like I brought out a few weeks ago. Now they got these robots is performing surgery, man. All right, Jess Hilarious just had surgery, and when a doctor in the room, the AI robot did the whole surgery. A doctor didn't even touch her. All right, so this is what these people gonna start losing these jobs, man. These doctors, these lawyers, they got the AI building cases now. All right, representing people. All right, this is man. A lot of people are finna be out of work.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people are finna be out of work, man. All right, and the Lord, man, I'm telling you, and a lot of these women they're gonna lose. All right, and it's time to come to why because they thought, hey, this white man don't need you no more, man. They got these incubators now. All right, well, people, man, you can carry a baby in a robot now, an AI robot. They're totally doing. They don't deal what they wanted to do with you. Now they casting you off because they don't need you no more, man.
Yeah, they didn't kidnap enough of you to take your ovaries. A lot of you women, you sign, or when you get your license, you say, look, I'll be a donor. So they got your ovaries somewhere on ice, about to start pumping babies in robots.
So what are we living in, man?
Precept for you.
Hey, remember that bill came out? They was talking about they're gonna have underground birthing facilities, classified.
Classified, yep.
Remember that? So they're gonna have birthing facilities, man. So, they're already demoralizing. Like, people at this rate, a lot of men don't feel like they need women at all. They like, you know what? You're just another problem that I don't have to deal with. Hey, people are like, you know what? I don't, man. To hell with that used up coochie. You got, man. I don't fucking need it. And men are just like, fuck it. I'll go without. Or either they go to the white woman.
Or another nation, yeah.
Yep. Because the white woman know how to. Hey, it's the white woman know how to treat you. I'm just gonna keep it up. And the white woman know how to act.
That's truth, man.
Like
So they know how to treat us. They know how to treat their man is like that, but they know how to treat the black man.
Yep.
For sure.
And every other woman does, bro. You see these dudes over there with these Asian women. They love the fuck out of them. You see, bro. You see these dudes. You see these dudes over here with these, women in Sweden. Man, bro, like in these other countries, bro, and they love the fuck out of these men.
And all you gotta do is act right, but you don't want to, man, because you want to be humble, man. And I ain't talking about the few sisters that are actually trying, man. All right, I'm talking about you bitchs, man.
Yeah.
I'm talking about y'all.
Yeah, you sisters should know that by now. Stop. Don't take offense for these hoes. Who got that in Obadiah?
I had it earlier.
1-7.
I had it earlier. I was earlier.
Obadiah 1.
I got it.
Okay.
It's Obadiah, chapter 1-7. It says, all the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border.
The men that all these nations that were allies with America are bringing up charges on this goddamn place. Go ahead.
The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee.
Yeah. We thought we're gonna have this partner that come and back us up if we ever fall into need, and they're gonna forsake your ass. Go ahead.
It says, they that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee.
Yeah, you paying these motherfuckers in some type of treaty, and they're gonna forsake the shit out you. Even if you still got shit in writing, they're gonna be like, fuck you. It's your time to go. Go ahead.
There is none understanding in him.
Keep going.
Shall I not in that day, saith the Lord Yahweh, even destroy the wise men out of Edom?
Yep. Hey, that's why they can't save this country, because their wisdom is destroyed. Because they've spent more time destroying this place than they did saving it.
Come.
They did more time. They spent more time oppressing people in this place than they did actually trying to progress this place to a higher level. So now everybody else they got their own people, and they in unity, and they building each other up while this place is oppressing and tearing each other down. So now these other people are in better spirit, better technology. They're all in unison together. Have you ever seen them fucking them people over there in what is Kim Jong-un?
North Korea.
North Korea. You ever seen them marching? Them motherfuckers be marching like they marching to them like they about to get $1 million.
Yep.
They be marching high because you know why? Because they have pride in their country. Yep. Because they know that their country cares about them. You ever seen the U.S. troops march?
You get dragged down.
That shit is depressing. Your left, You don't love, bro. Ooh, shoot to kill.
Yep.
They demoralized because they can't even fucking live.
Yep.
They can't even live. They you know?
Yep.
But it's okay. It's all right. Man, keep reading.
It says, I'm going to read verse 8 again. It says, shall I not in that day, said the Lord Yahweh, even destroy the wise men out of Edom, and understanding out of the mount of Esau?
Go ahead.
And thy mighty men, O Teman, shall be dismayed, to the end of that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter.
Hey, you're going to be cut off by slaughter, man. You know?
Yep.
And the saints of the Lord, it's going to start with these jakes that's on the street. They're going to get fed up. They just shot another man in Colorado. Jake is about to be fed up. They about to get fed up. And they about to start resisting your ass.
And really resisting. Not like marching.
No, they about to start. And you know what? Oh, y'all gonna take all our shit? Okay. Well, who got everything? Hey, it's gonna start out with the white neighbor that's that's in the Jake hood and he's still doing good and got all this shit. And he gonna start getting victimized. You live out amongst Jake, you're gonna start getting victimized until that's done. And then Jake is gonna venture out. See? Crime, of course Jake gonna be fucking with Jake too. But the men of the Lord are gonna be protected. A lot of you niggas, you just gotta go. You just fucking dead man walking.
Yep. Precept.
Dead man walking. You know, that's a lot of you niggas. You got a sentence on you. The Holy Spirit ain't gonna deal with you. So you really sentenced to death. You know? Go ahead.
Just quick to back you up about Jake. Isaiah 19:17. It says, "And the land of Judah shall be a terror unto Egypt. Everyone that maketh mention thereof shall be afraid in himself, because of the counsel of the Lord of hosts, which he had determined against it."
Hey, man. Woo. Man, bro. Read that over one more time.
It says, Isaiah 19:17, "And the land of Judah shall be a terror unto Egypt. Everyone that maketh mention thereof shall be afraid in himself, because of the counsel of the Lord of hosts, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, which he had determined against it."
Yeah, in this day, we got orders to put curses on this place every day, bro. You know, and the Lord has been hearing us, and the Lord is going rise up for us. And in this time, bro, like, man, like, we're gonna see what all we sacrifice for. We're gonna see the payment of our works. You know, as long as we stay steadfast in this truth and don't let the bitterness of this world make us doubt Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and start doing a bunch of bullshit, then we good, brothers. We good, man. You know, they fight to keep doing the work, man. You know, because ain't shit out there in the world. We all been there. Ain't shit out there. You know?
Keep this flesh at bay.
But empty hopes and dreams.
That's it.
You know, but you're gonna live the same life basically we live. We may get attacked by higher level demons, but the scriptures say, "To whom much is given, much is required." You know, if you fall out this truth, you're gonna have 7 more demons on you.
Yep.
And you're gonna die violently by the hand of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. The Lord is gonna come for blood. Go ahead.
Yep.
I'm gonna go on.
That was it on that precept.
I'm going to verse 10 in that Obadiah.
All right, back in Obadiah,
Verse
it
9.
says, verse 9, it says, "And thy mighty men, O Teman, shall be dismayed to the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever."
Yep, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. And you starting to be cut off right now. You being cut off in this kingdom by these other nations, these 30 and counting nations that are saying, you know, we're not gonna fuck with you no more because there's a better system in play, you know, and everybody's choosing. Now everybody's like, nah, America's doesn't. That bitch ain't pretty no more. You know, America walking in front of everybody, pulling out them old titties, them old saggy titties that everybody done had. Nah, it's a new bitch. That bricks. It's a new bitch in town. Everybody trying to see, you know, everybody eyeing this bitch, this new young bitch. and she, you know what? She look good too, and everybody hearing the stories. Oh man, they treat you way better over there. Hey, President Putin went and paid all them debts in Africa, man. Like he got them African nations. He got them African nations pretty much on his side, man.
Yep.
So can you imagine the BRICS nations ain't only in South America South Africa no more. That's what the S mean at the end, South Africa. But now it's spreading through Africa. You know? You know? But yeah, man. We ain't gonna be on here long. Is there any more precepts?
You hold something when you shocking? Yeah.
Isaiah 33:1. Woe to thee that spoilest, and thou was not spoiled, and dealest treacherously, and they dealt not treacherously with thee. When thou shalt cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled, and when thou shalt make an end to deal treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee.
Man, when you make an end and deal treacherously, woo, you got it coming. You got it coming, man. You know? And every last one of you gonna go into captivity, man. But this system gotta fall first, and that's why we see these things happening. That's why we see, you know, these imports, and that's gonna hit these women. A lot of these women, all you fucking do is shop.
Yep.
Oh, that's cute. That's cute. This cute. Ain't that cute? This cute. That's cute. Now that's cute. Gonna. Hey, now you have to just look at shit. And that's if you have enough money to pay for a new phone when your phone go out. Hey, a lot of these if them African nations start cutting off imports to America, you know all the cadmium, all the metals that are in these phones come from Africa. You know, phones, cameras, TVs. If them African nations falling on board with these countries suspending or restricting shipments to the U.S., bro, this place is really through, man. Hella through. This place is through, and we're gonna start. Motherfuckers gonna start feeling the squeeze, bro. Motherfuckers gonna start feeling the squeeze, man. You know? And hey, that's just how it is. You got something, bro?
I got one last precept. This is Jeremiah chapter 51, beginning at verse 7. It says, Babylon had been the golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. It says Babylon, and that's true too, because everyone, it includes, I was going to bring it out earlier, that includes the U.S. dollar. You know, everybody came together, agreed to, you know, let the U.S. dollar be the world reserve currency through the central bankers. And then what happened? You know, they betrayed everyone. You know, this is why the building up of each country's own currency is so important. And then it's backed by valuable things. You know, the ruble, the yuan, and different things. I forget the currency in India, but they got gold that's backing their currency versus America, it's just thin there. You know, nothing is backing the U.S. dollar, right? And that's threatening to what? Crash the dollar. All right, but we know that the central bankers are the ones that at the head of the financial sector. All right, and like the elder brought out earlier, they want to put everyone on the MOTB. All right, that's the aim. All right.
That's it, man. That's the end game. And you know what? A huge part of them putting that MOTB on you is them shutting down other avenues for you to live without them. See, like they shit, they're gonna shut down Snapchat. You know what? be saying some spiritual shit. He said, yeah, they might reinvigorate that shit, but by the time you take that MOTB, you know, yeah, they shutting shit off, they shutting people off, but you know, and they gonna put these people into a more and more needy state, and to the point where when they say, look, it's gonna be some relief coming, niggas gonna be jumping in line to take that MOT. Man, people gonna be getting beat up in the MOTB line because it ain't moving fast enough, or somebody cutting line. People gonna getting killed there. People gonna be getting offed. And hey, if niggas was killing each other and fighting over a spicy Popeyes chicken sandwich, what you think they gonna do when that MOTB come?
Yep.
Cause that's gonna be they relief. When they shall say peace and safety and sudden destruction. You know?
God.
And it's gonna have enough time. You're gonna have enough time to when you where you know you're gonna start blistering up. You're gonna look at that sea, you're gonna start blistering up. And then next thing you know, it's gonna turn into a pus-filled sore, and it's gonna be oozing out. You know, and it's gonna be hurting. You're gonna have cancer. You know, you're gonna be through ski. You know, these people are so stupid. You can put a cell phone on your face, something that's transmitting. It's gonna be the same frequency. And niggas getting cancer on the side where they use their face, where they use their cell phone at. What you think you're gonna do when that technology is in you? Go ahead.
Verse 8. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her? Take balm for her pain, if so be she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go everyone into his own country, for her judgment reaches unto heaven and is lifted up even to the sky. So there you go, man.
Hey, that's what these people are gonna start doing. They're gonna start fleeing out this fucking place, going to their own AI. Hey, these people that's living in India, that was living in India, said like it's better to live in India, and that's bad. India is like a third world country. You know, you got people dropping dead from street food out there, but they saying America is worse, and I understand why, because even in a poor country, people you know talk like the relationship of the people is a lot better. In a rich and spoiled country, the relationships fail because hardships are something that brings people together, really. You know, the hardship, like when you had depression, the Great Depression, what happened? People started doing free gardens. People started doing like shit to like help other people, you know. But it ain't gonna happen this time in America, man. This place is too through. The Lord gonna have to do a reset. The Lord gonna have to just destroy this place, man.
God.
Anybody else got something before we get it? Hey, with that, we want to give our praises, glory, and honor to
Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Rachakodash.
Shalom to our apostles, our G brothers out there pushing the word. Shalom.
Shalom.